Hi, this is your friend Suna Senman. I'm in Los Angeles in the Being Peaceful tour starting today. And it's a little bit noisy outside with lawn work, but hopefully you hear me well. And I want to talk about tomorrow is the new moon, October 28th. It occurs here in Los Angeles at around 8:30 p.m. and in England about 12:30, just after noon, and in Central Europe about 11:30, just before noon. And then you can figure it out wherever you are around the world. But it's not just on the dot, and I'm not coming to you as an expert astrologer. I'm just letting you know what I learned from being sensitive to the moon cycles and the planetary actions and such. They are affecting all of us because all of us affect everything. We are in a oneness of some sort. So the new moons are when I usually start looking at my intention for the next 28 days. I set 3 goals for myself of things that I have 100% control over, things that I can do, such as continue my yoga practice every day or start writing a project, whatever. It also happens to be that the Mercury goes into retrograde on October 31st. So starting new things and communication and signing contracts and such is not a great idea to do starting October 31st. So, consult some real astrologist to figure out exactly what the energies are like and what the flow is. It's really about being in the flow. So I want to just share with you kind of my perspective that can add to information for your wisdom for yourself. And it's nice to have this regular monthly focus on, okay, what is important? What do I want to do in this next month, in this next 28 days? Because there are really a million things that we can do. We have infinite possibilities, and being able to choose the few things that we want to do and just put the others on the back burner for the time gives us the opportunity to really manifest more efficiently, I find. So it's okay, not everything has to happen all at once. Rome wasn't built in a day. Just think about things that you could absolutely do in the next 28 days and make a list of 3 of those things, and then you can write down 10 wishes, things you hope will happen, but you don't have 100% control over. And that this just sets an intention. It's part of conscious creativity, setting your intention of what you would like to see manifested. And we are not victims and controlled by others. We really do have abilities to manifest our own creations and dreams by giving some focus and giving some attention to what is in our heart's desire. That includes listening, giving yourself time to just listen within. If you feel any kind of discord or disharmony, then you know that you're not paying attention to something, or you're not following in your flow. So that's a good feedback to kind of stop and see, is this really the direction of my heart's desire, or am I complicating things? Because really, it's kind of down to that. Am I living in the flow of my soul's journey, or am I getting too rational and planning and controlling and complicating things. Oftentimes we just need to leave things alone and return our focus to what it is we want to see expand and grow. And this is what's behind my saying, I say always, is what you feed grows. So the intention and the focus that you give to certain things is what makes them grow. So if you don't want to be miserable, then focus on joy. If you focus on, I don't want to be miserable, you'll be miserable. If you don't want to be poor and you focus on trying not to be poor, you will be poor. But if you focus on abundance, gratitude, and prosperity, you'll have more of that. I think you get the gist of what I'm saying. So pay attention to every time you say, I don't want something, because you're giving energy and feeding that something. Try to find what it is that you do want. And what you don't want leads you directly to what you do want, because if you don't want somebody to be mad at you, then it indicates, well, I want this person to be happy by my presence. Or even saying something like, I want to be accepted by that person, that indicates that you are not accepted by that person. So that also gives your power away to that other person. But if you want to say, I want to feel accepted, with emphasis on the feeling, that you have power to do. And then you focus on every time you feel accepted. Oh, someone laughed at my joke. That's accepted. Someone smiled at me. That's accepted. Oh, that person just opened the door for me. I'm accepted. So what you feed grows. Pay attention to what you are focusing on. And even saying some of those positive statements like, I want to be accepted, or I want to be talented, or I want to be, is kind of a subtle way of saying, I'm not accepted, I'm not talented. And then focus on feeling your talents, experiencing your talents, experiencing being accepted, experience the richness that you have in life, experience your blessings. We are talking about gratitude here. Gratitude is the magic key. So that was kind of a development from looking at this new moon, this new beginning time coming up now. And if you're interested, do some Googling into different astrology websites. I'll tell you, I go to insightoasis.com and get some very positive perspectives on what's coming up that guide me. And just know that this is the first day of the rest of your life. And what you feed grows. Start feeding your dreams and your heart's fulfillment with blessings, blessings, blessings.